Hi everyone, my name is Gautam Gupta and I want to welcome you all to my YouTube channel, Universal Fundamentals. In this special video, I'm going to be giving you guys an update as to where I see the price trends of Bitcoin are heading when Jupiter transits into the sign of Aries this year. Now, Jupiter is going to be a very important transit this year when determining whether the price of Bitcoin will go up or down. And last year, I have done an extensive YouTube video which explains why Jupiter is so important in examining the price trends of Bitcoin. I will be leaving the link down below so you guys can check that out if you are interested. Now, I do want to clearly emphasize that this video is strictly going to be about how Jupiter in Aries will be affecting the price trends of Bitcoin. I have discussed other planetary transits and how they will affect the price trends of Bitcoin. So once again, please check that video out below if you're interested in learning more about this in detail. And before I begin talking about the effect of Jupiter's transit into Aries, I do want to invite everyone to please check out my website, universal-fundamentals.com, where you can learn more about me and what I do as a Vedic astrologer. And I have also introduced a recorded reading service. If you are interested in having me answer some specific questions regarding your own personal birth chart, then this is a great service to look into. I will also be leaving that link down below so everyone can check that out in more detail. And if you find this video to be helpful and useful, then please give it a thumbs up by hitting the like button. Doing so will really help me out with the YouTube algorithm so this video can reach a vast audience. And also for those who are new, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on that bell notification icon so you do not miss out on any of these similar videos that I will be uploading in the future. So with that being said, I will now begin discussing how Jupiter's transit into Aries this year will affect price trends of Bitcoin. So Jupiter is going to enter the sign of Aries on April 21st of 2023, and it's going to remain in the sign of Aries until May 1st of 2024. And overall, Jupiter's transit in Aries is going to be really uplifting and positive for the price trends of Bitcoin. I do think we are going to see a nice increase in price throughout the year as Jupiter remains in the sign of Aries. This is because right now, Bitcoin's white paper chart is running the Mahadasha of Mercury and the Bhukti of Jupiter. So the transit of Mercury and Jupiter are both extremely important when examining the price trends of Bitcoin, especially until June 16th of 2024. Now that date is when the white paper chart will move into Saturn's Bhukti, and transiting Saturn will start to become more important when analyzing the price trends for Bitcoin. This isn't to say that transiting Saturn is not important right now. It's actually very important. However, the focus for now is going to be Jupiter, as Jupiter is the current ruling Bhukti planet. So the first important trigger date that I see is going to be very important is on May 6th of 2023. And this is when transiting Jupiter 3 degrees of Aries will cast its ninth aspect directly to the white paper's chart ascendant degree, which is at 3 degrees of Sagittarius. I think this is going to be a great day when I see the price of Bitcoin going up around this week. This transit is really empowering a personal point of Bitcoin's white paper chart, and this is giving a very nice positive overall outlook. Now, another important trigger date that I see is going to be very important is 9 days after, which is May 15th of 2023. And this is when transiting Jupiter will be at 5 degrees and 39 minutes of Aries. And I think this is going to be another empowering time for Bitcoin's price trend to increase, and here's why. Now, back on April 20th of 2023, we would have had a solar eclipse 5 degrees and 39 minutes of Aries. And this solar eclipse occurred in the fifth house of Bitcoin's white paper chart. And whenever a transiting planet crosses over that solar eclipse degree marking within 6 months, a positive or negative effect happens depending on whether the transiting planet is a benefic or a malefic. So on May 15th of this year, Jupiter is going to cross over the solar eclipse degree. And because Jupiter is a natural benefic, and on top of that, it is the Bukti ruling planet, this will offset a positive effect to Bitcoin's price. And more importantly, transiting Mercury will also turn direct 12 degrees of Aries on this day. And because Mercury is the Mahadasha ruling planet for Bitcoin's white paper chart, and it will be opposing the natal sun within a 3-degree orb, this is going to further empower the price of Bitcoin to increase. So May 15th of this year will be a very important transit for Bitcoin. Now, another important trigger date that is going to be very important will be on June 28th of 2023. And this is when transiting Jupiter will be at 15 degrees of Aries. Now, this will be directly opposing the natal sun, which is in the 11th house of Libra. Now, this will be another empowering transit for the price of Bitcoin to increase upward. And because Jupiter will station to go retrograde 21 degrees of Aries in the month of September, it will oppose natal sun 2 more times. One on November 14th of 2023, and the final opposition will be on February 14th of 2024. These transits will once again empower the price of Bitcoin to increase. Now, I also want to mention a very important event that will be occurring in the late summer months and early fall of this year. And this is when Jupiter is going to start slowing down as it will be turning retrograde on September 4th of this year, 2023, at 21 degrees of Aries. Now, this is going to be a very defining time for Bitcoin's price. And this is because whenever a planet stations to go either retrograde or direct, the effect of the transiting planet becomes magnified 10 times more due to its standstill position for a couple of weeks. And if we look at the Bitcoin's white paper chart, we will notice that there are three natal planets that are between 22 and 24 degrees. And they are natal Jupiter at 22 degrees of Sagittarius, natal Saturn at 24 degrees of Leo, and natal Mars 24 degrees of Libra. And you will notice that they are within a 3-degree approximate orb of transiting Jupiter's stationing at 21 degrees of Aries. So this tells me that September is going to be a very powerful month for Bitcoin's price trend to continue to go even higher. Now, as we fast forward towards the last week of March and the first week of April in 2024, this is when transiting Jupiter will officially cast its aspects to natal Jupiter, natal Saturn, and natal Mars. On March 30th of 2024, this is when transiting Jupiter at 22 degrees of Aries will trine natal Jupiter at 22 degrees of Sagittarius. On April 7th of 2024, transiting Jupiter at 24 degrees of Aries will trine natal Saturn at 24 degrees of Leo. And on April 9th, 2024, this is where I see transiting Jupiter, 24 degrees of Aries, will oppose natal Mars at 24 degrees of Libra. And these are additional dates which will be amazing for Bitcoin's price to increase. So this is what I wanted to cover regarding how Jupiter's transit in Aries will impact Bitcoin's overall price trend for the year. I hope you got something out of this. Once again, if you found this video to be useful, then please give it a thumbs up by hitting the like button. Doing so will tremendously help me out with the YouTube algorithm so this video can reach a vast audience. Also, if you're new to my channel and would like to see similar videos like this in the future, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell notification. And lastly, if you would like to know more about me and what I do as a Vedic astrologer, then please check out my website, universal-fundamentals.com. Thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.